This right here is the Teletubby tidal wave. And yeah, it's the culmination of a load of Teletubbies that are going to hopefully wave in a cascading kind of fashion, all controlled by this massive grass mound behind us that is the nerve centre. I'm quite tired because I've just done an all-nighter to make sure this is finished in time for the Ramsgate Festival of Sound. I'm going to be setting this up at the boating pool in Ramsgate in a couple of hours, so if you want to go and check this out, well, you can, because it's going to be on a grass mound and you can use it. But before this, I need to double check it works, because yeah, I've been working frantically for the last God knows how many hours, and yeah, I've needed a lot of tubby custard just to get through the night. So if you count, there are 30 Teletubbies right here. Initially the plan was to have 40 Teletubbies. In fact, this nerve centre at the back, well, this controls 40 Teletubbies, but I ran out of time, so I've only got 30 here. But I'm hoping in the next few days I'm going to build the other 2 rows and get them set up and stuff. But it works perfectly fine with 30, so we'll have to do with 30 now. I'm sorry, but it's still pretty impressive. They just look like a pretty imposing force all up in a line like this. They're all on separate boards, so the plan is that the orientation can be changed around. I really haven't had time to plan exactly how it's going to look, so I'm thinking it's probably going to go in a line, but because of where we are and the space we are right now, it's going to be in a sort of regiment formation of Teletubbies. Oh my gosh. So I needed to wire all of the wires going from the relays and serial to parallel shift registers in the middle, and they go around the outside and connect up to the D-sub connectors, you know, like old school printer connectors, and then these go off over to the Teletubbies. Overall, it has actually worked relatively stress-free, but I have not, and I'm pretty nervous about this, tested it completely, you know, all at once. I've only max probably tested about 10 Teletubbies running through it at once. So I'm going to go and get the D-sub connectors, quickly wire this thing up, and we're going to give it a test. Oh, this is exciting. Right, it's wired in, but I've got to be honest, I haven't got a bleeding clue what's going to happen. It might not work. Let's find out. Ah! It worked. That's preposterous. Oh, all that effort for that. Oh, it's so cool that they wave. Oh. I'm going to see what happens when they're all on. So I've got to be honest, I quite like it in this kind of setup. I was initially planning to have it in one long line, and we're going to try that in a second going down the museum, but it's just kind of nice and subtle and weird in a way. Like, I quite like it. It's going to be really cool when I get the other 10 built. Really annoyed that I ran out of time completely. I literally finished the last one about 7 o'clock this morning, and then I just had to double check everything was working. There's one there that's broken, I think, so I'm going to have to, yeah, I'm going to have to get that replaced in a second. But it's cool that it has enough power to run them all at once as well. Some of them don't always start, which is a bit annoying, so it's going to need a little bit of finnicketing. And I've noticed that with most 90s toys like Furbies and stuff, they're never 100% reliable, so we've got to just kind of find the best of the batch. So I'm probably going to have to replace a couple. But it's good for now, I think, because even the ones that don't always start, they still... Right, let's get it set up in a line and see what that looks like. Right, so I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to film this. I've currently got them all set up going along. I just had to move them because it was that easy. It's going along the museum's floor, which by the way, we're open tomorrow, so it just needs a little bit of a clean. So tickets are available and it's coinciding. So you can go and see these on the Sonic Trail. It's about a 10-minute walk and then you walk back and you can come and have a look around the museums. Go and check out. The links for the tickets are available below. So if you're interested in seeing this in its first home, then yeah, definitely come and check it out tomorrow. I think I'm just going to have to run down it and see if we can follow the wave. No idea how I'm going to capture this in here, but we'll have a go. Oh! It's really cool. Oh yeah. My gosh. I'm really happy that I've managed to get this project done. In fact, you work now, so I could take your tape off, and you work too, so I could take your tape off. So yeah, now I've got to run off and get this set up. I just wanted to share with you how it went. If you want to see this set up with your own eyes tomorrow, well, you can. Just come to the Sonic Trail, the Ramsgate Festival of Sound. The links are below, and the museum is open tomorrow as well. So if you want to get a ticket to come here and go and look at the Sonic Trail, there's loads of other like machines and music pieces going on. So if you're around this part of the country tomorrow, then come and check it out. Thanks a lot to the Ramsgate Festival of Sound for spurring me on to finishing this, and thanks a lot for my Patreon supporters as well for making this possible, because yeah, it went a little bit over, quite a bit over budget, but you know, it's all a bit of fun. If you want to support these kind of projects and the museum and stuff like that, then please go and check out over on Patreon. I covered this pretty much nearly every day that I was working on it. I uploaded a video just to kind of talk about the technicals and stuff. I know I kind of brushed over it a little bit, but if you're interested in that kind of stuff, I uploaded a couple of videos about it a couple of weeks ago on all of the ins and outs of the electronics and the concept and stuff like that. But yeah, this is where we're at with the Teletubby Tidal Wave. I'm gonna have a quick nap and then I'm gonna finish this off and I'm gonna get it taken over there. But yeah, I'm Look Mum No Computer. This museum's not obsolete, and yeah, don't be scared to try it. Maybe don't build this. Maybe don't.